And we'll start here on the title screen.
It's a little faster paced.
Hello, and welcome to Birthright Phoenix Mode, Drew's Final
Birthright
Fantasy
Phoenix
Fire
mode.
Emblem.
Drew's favorite.
Let's see what he put in the action. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, let's see what you put in the sound room.
If I went in the sound room, would it play the custom songs
It would
you put
play.
in?
Yes, it would. But it'll. Since this is a fresh load, it'll only have the title screen music because that's all you've heard so far.
Chapter 1, Seeking Adventure. Did you write a story too?
There's no story.
So what? We'll just literally jump straight into
Go
battle?
ahead.
Wow. Okay.
No story, we're playing.
Okay.
Tyler, our story is we're cool.
The
we
story.
kill people.
The story is the title of the chapters. If you desire a story, there you go. So
Okay.
there are things I added. Well, there's a lot. If you press select, that shows you the range, the general range of all enemies.
Good.
Good.
And if you
We
click
do
on
that on the newer games.
yeah, if you click on
I
a
love
character with R, one of your characters.
Oh.
I think you have to get rid of and then press select. It shows you their growth rate, so you don't need to look them up. They're just
That's
right there.
very
Okay.
helpful.
High growth rate in Magic.
And it's usually determined by
Just
color.
Lilina. Lilina.
And you can see his class is right there.
Yeah, that speed's not looking so hot. Only 35. Ooh, that's a little rough on the speed.
That's the main
It's our
character.
lord, Tyler.
That is your main character.
Speed 50.
Tyra?
She's pretty fast. She's pretty strong. 50. That's considered decently strong.
Kira.
I mean, 50. That's
Oh,
a
wait, what
coin
was your
toss
class?
now. How she turns out on
A leader.
those two.
You say Kira,
Right
I say
mage.
Kyra. I guess that's how you
Skylar.
say it.
Man.
He's one of the two. He's a character we played in my other game.
And you kept his growth rates the same?
No, because he's a different class now.
Oh, okay. It's got to make more sense for
Oh yeah,
him.
what level is everyone right now?
Everyone's level 1.
I see you've increased the on-map UI when you hover over something.
Yeah,
That's
there's
much bigger.
There's more information.
It's freaking fun!
It is. And
Oh,
every
Tyler's
class,
smart.
every class is original. There's no Fire Emblem classes anymore, but some of them are close. Like a white mage is obviously close to a healer. It's our first fight. You just chopped your head.
And we got hit with a 62. Not the worst.
Cool animation.
Man, we're almost done with the game. Oh yeah, now
Yeah, we're almost
there's
done.
HP bars now. You don't need to
Good.
hover over them to see their HP anymore.
Good. A lot of quality of life.
There is a
in
lot
newer
of quality of
games.
life in this compared to before.
No,
gee.
I didn't know D-pad right was gonna just go into the fight.
Oh.
Did it really? That's weird.
Yeah.
Why would you press D-pad right?
I was gonna see if it would just let me swap between weapons on the fly.
Oh no.
That's
I think
not
newer
something-
games let you do that.
Yeah,
But here
they-
you have to back out and click it.
Yeah, the new game.
That's 2 range. I think you can step back 1.
Stone.
Earth magic?
Oh crap!
magic.
Any D-pad will progress through the menus, so be careful with that.
Are you using the stick?
No, I'm using the D-pad. I'm using the D-pad for everything. Watch,
Okay.
watch. I'll show you. This is a mage. Let's attack from here.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Some games
Hey, these
have
guys
that.
are a little tanky
Yeah, they're pretty tanky.
for the tutorial. I see you've balanced it for hard mode. About.
The game has its hard moments. There is no difficulty setting in this game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and as your favorite, Brandon, our
Okay,
main
only
character
that's
is an
like-
axe user.
Only D-pad right progresses through the menu.
Okay.
That's like Fire Emblem 5 and back. There was not a
That's a
hard
Final
mode. You
Fantasy thing. Did you do that on
play.
purpose?
The what?
Final Fantasy, some games I think will let you progress the menu with the right.
No. Oh, you
He
triggered
prompted a
something.
skill! Vengeance!
I think because. So if you,
It didn't.
it didn't do anything. Oh
I
yeah, sometimes things cut out the music. So click on a character's info,
thought I remember.
and people have skills in this game now.
Aren't they the Fire Emblem skills? Right?
Add half of damage taken to the damage you deal.
So I think because he hit you first, doing vengeance did nothing.
Oh, in the newer games, it's from your
We're gonna
health.
save state often because this is gonna be a deathless run. Okay, just
'Kay.
like except for the final chapter, I will allow deaths. Okay, continue.
Anyway, in the newer games, it's vengeance. It takes it from your HP,
Yeah,
but it looks like it's coded in this for when you get hit.
yeah.
which
It's
is
meant
funny.
it's meant to counterattack here.
Yeah.
First
As long
of all-
as it's not actually counter. That's like one of the most dumb skills ever.
Well, you might not like this game. There's a certain class that has counter.
As long as it's not everybody.
It's everyone of that class that has
Okay, because that's what people hate about Lunatic Awakening.
it. Is everyone has counter or
Everyone
counter magic?
has... It rolls random skills, and anybody can have any skill, but counter had a 75% chance on every enemy to be rolled. So you could
Okay.
have a map where every enemy is countering. And
Now, when
was
it
so
says
dumb.
1.5 times to strength, is that literally strength or?
It applies to magic too. So
Okay.
don't worry. It's
Strength,
fine.
skill, and speed.
And
That's
you do more damage if you fight at 2 range, which as a black mage you're supposed to.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the proc chance for that one?
For what?
For the second skill.
It's always 100%.
Oh, it's just always same for
It-
the one on the
it-
left.
if-
or is all-
if-
oh, when HP's left 50. Okay.
If a skill has a proc chance, it will tell you.
Okay, good.
So
Just making sure. Since it's a mod, you never know. Which
Enemies are
Drew's
less
done
likely
his
to target
diligence.
Oh, okay, that's nice to know.
Oh yeah, usually thieves get that one.
So
in the
initially, very late in development, this character had provoke, but I found it very broken on a tank, especially early game. So I removed it for the
corrosion.
first ability.
That's usually what heroes get anyway.
Fiery blood, plus 4 damage when HP is not max. Ooh. Well,
And he's missing 1 HP, so he'll be doing a lot more damage.
buddy. Okay, let's see. Where is everyone right now?
There are no supports and there are no affinities in this game.
Okay. Yeah, affinities got dropped out of the Game Boy games pretty quick.
Oh yeah, later games don't have it, huh?
Only the Game Boy games did. They just thought it.
Oh,
"Yeah,
okay.
this should be fun.
Oh,
And
affinity.
it's just kind of
Yeah, it's like
It's
a little
like the weird biorhythm thing from Ike's games.
The affinity, yeah, it'd be like once you start a map, it would have an affinity for a certain type, and so characters' affinity, they'd get some bonus stats for that chapter. But nobody ever really used it in their strategy. Nobody really said, "Oh, this is a fire affinity chapter. I'm gonna deploy more fire affinity units or whatever." So it was kind of no, they never brought it back. Just like biorhythm. Biorhythm was also garbage.
doing what a tank does, huh, Tyler?
Heck yeah.
Biorhythm pissed me off. I'm very glad you don't have that.
No, I don't even know what that is. so
Ike's
no, I
games
don't.
only, characters had different, like, they'd have a
It would
graph.
change on a
and
turn basis.
every turn it would go on a graph, so some people was like low peaks and valleys, some were like, on the highs you get higher strength and hit, and on the lows it would penalize you more.
Oh, I don't like that.
But yeah, it's in both of Ike's games. So Ike has a very standard, there's a character just straight up and down.
Yeah.
There's one character that's almost flat, so it just almost never changes. I did not like it. I just didn't even pay attention to it. Like, screw
So
biorhythm.
What you're fighting, Tyler, is a guard. Guards are res tanks.
I can
I
see
think.
that. Here.
You want to know what is funny, and I'm assuming you did not put it in your mod, but I assume it was
Right, well-
Oh
available.
yeah, his res is freaking 8.
Yeah. What was that, Brandon?
I assume it was available in your mod, but that biorhythm mechanic, they brought it back as a skill. So not everybody had it, but there was some characters who did.
If it was there, I didn't know that it was from Ike's game.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, on odd turns you have +1 attack and +20 hit or something.
Yeah.
So they changed it. But it used to be everybody, enemies and allies.
And it was
awful.
very random. The people with low
it was
peaks
awful.
were much more consistent.
You think that guard will run around and attack your black mage, Risto? No, he
Can't
can't
reach.
reach.
I just think
It's no use.
nobody, just like Affinity, they didn't pay attention to it. They just didn't care.
Yeah. Well, if he can't attack you from there,
Heck yeah. Get the EXP.
What the heck? Drew's making a freaking res tank with armor. What's this, Final Fantasy? What?
it's a Final Fantasy thing. There are 17 classes in the game, and then
Okay.
that's well
Bless you.
Bless you
34 if you want to count pre-promotes and promotes as separate.
So Final Fantasy based, but are there still effective?
Yes,
Weapons.
Yes, there are. Like
Okay.
this spell is good against mages, or this sword's good against tanks.
So
Things
Armor
like-
Slayer, still good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Cool. Where's our
Although
hammer?
it's called. They're called something different.
Our Lord to
Let's
Axe
see.
user. Where's our Armor Slayer?
Let's see.
Are you sure he doesn't have any icon that shows that he should be weak to things?
When you have a weapon that's effective against an enemy, like let's say you have something good against tanks, and you hover over that character that has that weapon that enemy will have an exclamation mark over their head saying you have something effective for this guy.
Oh, you stole something from Engage, huh? Because that was
Did
nice.
Engage have that? I forgot.
Yeah, it was very
I forgot
nice.
Engage had that.
It was very nice.
So, oh wait, I put this in my Google Docs. There are 134 weapons in this game.
Ooh.
Is this our first level up, Tyler?
I'm hoping so.
Coin flip for strength and
Good
speed.
job.
They were both 50. And we won the coin flip.
Dang, that's a great level up.
We won the coin flip. Let's
We
go.
take those.
Yeah, just take your time. It's only chapter 1. Oh, you want to do us a great favor before you end the episode, even though you have time? You haven't looked at the boss yet.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's our big boy?
I
HFC,
love how his
Marauder.
magic is flashing
Capped.
green.
Yeah, it just when the thing flashes green, it means
Oh.
they're capped.
Odd rhythm.
Oh, there's your biorhythm. Yeah, you
Biorhythm.
did bring
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Plus 10 hit and avoid on odd number C. That's how they tried to change it. This is Ike's game, no one liked it.
Yeah, but
res
it's
for-
really rare. You don't. I didn't put it all over the place. There's your boss.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Do you remember
Krail!
Krail? He was a big meme
God,
because he
Krail's
sucked
frail.
butts.
Yep.
So a little Easter egg.
He's a
Every
tutorial.
boss in this game is a playable character
that's
from our
right.
first ROM hack. That's what I put.
Krail got to be
100%
first.
chance to get
He's
another
pretty
action.
frail. He's okay.
Remember the running joke? Krail's frail.
Looks like
he
his
sucked butts, and I
Unit
had to put him as the chapter 1 boss.
his skills look like they won't do much.
No, just make sure you don't have anything stealable when you go to fight him. 'Cause
He's gonna take my eggs.
no, he does. He can't steal weapons.
Good. Radiant Dawn, you
Wait,
can
how
steal
far can
weapons.
this guy reach?
In this game,
Oh, he
so,
gets the trees.
you have males and females is a big role in this game, where males get different ability than females and different base stats. So, the class that can steal,
Is the
males can steal weapons, females can't.
Okay.
For
What do
example.
what do females get in return?
They are more offensive
Oh, okay.
thief class. They're meant to
like to
they focus.
stab.
They can still steal and lockpick and stuff, but they're not as they're meant to attack more.
Okay. You hearing that, Johanna?
So what's the difference with the female
He's
lord and the
calling
male
your
lord?
gender.
There is no male
killer.
lord.
I know.
That's the only thing.
You said he made female thieves just more aggressive, and
That's just one example. Every class is different
that's
depending
how
on
he
the
feels
gender.
about women, Johanna.
Like you're fighting a female right now.
Yeah, what about this one?
Well, she'll have a skill that so she's a marauder. She has that rhythm
The
thing.
biorhythm one?
She'll have. I think
Is
that's
this
a male.
also Marauder?
That is a male one, so he has a different ability.
Critical-
Critical space critical skill.
I love that one.
Skill type.
Yeah, so he's a bit more scary.
It's still an axe user with crit. Don't mind your butt. You better give us
Yeah,
one.
go-
You better
go-
give us one. You
go
better give us
ahead.
one. You better give us one. You better give us one.
No difficulty modes. I'm trying to read my logs. This shows all the classes in the game.
See you, buddy.
You freaking froze him and he died.
Lytics.
Kira.
Lytics.
Kira's our only.
Axe user.
Axe user.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's cool.
You also notice the other little Easter egg.
I assume that thing's just.
Players are purple again and enemies
Yeah.
are
Okay,
yellow
the
again.
D-pad right is kind of behaving weird in this menu too.
I'll see if I can fix it.
Because
between-
like,
It's trying to confirm, but also move.
I think
yeah.
if I turn on DS5 Windows, it should help it.
Did you test this when you played? Did you use the stick?
No, I don't play with the stick. I play with the
Okay.
D-pad. But I also have DS5 Windows on.
Oh yeah, the right stick doesn't do that, so it's something with.
Yeah,
multiple
well, we'll
things
turn on
to do.
DS5 Windows on episode 2.
I'll use the stick for a freaking 2D game.
Stick for Fire Emblem.
The only time I ever use a stick is Path of Radiance because the GameCube D-pad's atrocious.
Oh yeah, understandable.
Atrocious.
Understandable. All right, Tyler, we'll give you one more turn. Who are you gonna bait that guy with? There's a mountain. I don't think he can move much because the mountain's in his face. Good old mix.
We don't. Oh, good.
Oh, he'll come. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because we don't want him sitting on a mountain. I'm assuming the terrain though is a lot like Fire Emblem.
This,
Yes,
can,
that's
anyone,
bonuses.
can anyone do this?
Yes, anyone can visit a village.
Okay, because I think, is there a game where it has to be the Lord?
Marth's games.
Oh, Martin.
So everyone makes fun
Really,
of it
even I didn't know that.
because Marth is super strong, but everyone hates it because Marth doesn't get to fight much because he's always running from village to village.
To village, that's funny.
Yeah. I think they stopped that as soon as they hit Fire Emblem 4. So I think once they hit Sigurd's game, they're like, we get it. You don't want to only use the Lord to visit.
I think this game will be faster than my first one with Roy's game because you're not moving 40 units at a time.
And the maps aren't...
They're not enormous. This is supposed to be more like a normal game. Okay, in the next episode, Tyler will see what's in the village and probably finish the chapter because there's not many creatures to be hit.
Hey, many more
So
boys
good.
left.